In this video, you're going to be learning the 5 phases of basic survival tactics to survive Minecraft Hardcore from the moment you spawn in, all the way to having enchanted diamond armor and a totem of undying by your side. I'm also going to be going over my perfect start to a Minecraft Hardcore world. Minecraft Hardcore is a staple in the Minecraft community, and for good reason too. Now for the few of you who don't know, Minecraft Hardcore is having Minecraft settings cranked all the way up to hard, and if you die, your world is effectively deleted. For those of you who are just curious about learning a little bit more about Minecraft Hardcore, or for those of you who are wanting to start your own Minecraft Hardcore world, well, you've come to the right place. Effective immediately, you've just been recruited for Minecraft Hardcore Boot Camp. Heading into our Minecraft Boot Camp training, there's going to be one phase that if you follow, I can just about guarantee that your chances of survival are going to drastically increase. What's that phrase, you might be asking? Cave equals grave. Many a new Minecraft player have spawned into their hardcore world, ready to find some iron and diamonds and gold in the caves, only to 10, 15, 20 minutes later be struck down by a skeleton blown up by a creeper, never to see their hardcore world again. In this basic survival guide, we avoid caves altogether, so you'll never have to keep your head on a pivot again digging for diamonds. Unless you're in it for the thrill or something, I guess. We'll be coming back to this point a lot throughout our hardcore boot camp. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hoo-wah! Moving into the first phase. I like to call it, find a bed, or else you're dead. Spawning into your hardcore world for the first time, you're going to want to check your surroundings. If you spawn by a village, you're in luck. You're off to a great start. You got food, and you got a bed to sleep through the first night. If you're not by a village, start looking for either sheep to make a bed, or a village, because villages already have beds to sleep through the night. If you're in an ocean, tough luck. My best advice, start swimming. The whole point of this first phase in our basic survival training is to get a bed, get some food, and get through the first night. You do that and you're already off to a better start than most players starting their hardcore world. You could also hide underground throughout the night, but between you and me, that seems like a pretty boring option. Now it's important to remember, avoid tempting locations like desert pyramids or shipwrecks. You can mark their location to come back later, but these are just going to waste time on the first day. And like I said previously, what's the saying we're going to stick by? Cave equals grave. Cave equals grave. Cave equals grave. Avoid the cave on the first day, please. Good morning, cadets. Congratulations, you survived the first night of your hardcore Minecraft world. The second phase of this basic survival guide, I like to call you're in a good mood with infinite food. Now there's really 2 steps to this phase. The first step, you're going to want to find a village at this point. If you already found one before your first night, great. You're halfway through phase 2. If you haven't, pick up your bed, grab a little bit of food, and find one. You'll need a village for a later phase. Plus, it's also nice to have some villagers around until you throw them in cages and force them to trade with you for sticks for the rest of their lives. Yeesh. After you've found your village, your next goal is going to be creating a quote-unquote infinite food source. Now, I usually like to do this with cows. Pigs are a great option, but hey, if you're a vegetarian and you want to use crops like wheat, potatoes, and carrots, by all means, knock yourself out. I'll just be sticking with my cooked steak is all. An optional step in this phase is to design a little starter house with basic materials. Don't do anything fancy and make sure it's properly lit to avoid spawning any zombies, creepers, or skeletons. Oh my. Moving on to phase 3, You're just about halfway there to being completely, or just about completely, safe and protected on your hardcore world. Now at this point in time, you got a little place to stay, you got some food, now you're probably going to want to get protected and get geared up with diamond gear. Oh yeah. What better way to do this than hopping in the caves to mine for those diamonds? Did you not listen to anything I've said this whole video? Cave equals grave. Cave equals grave. Cave equals grave. We're not going to be taking any chances in those underground death traps. No, no, no. We're going to be doing a method that Minecraft players have been doing since the start of Minecraft itself. Minecraft strip mining. I'll also just call this phase strip mining. It's not fun. No fancy name needed. Now strip mining may seem a little boring or dull, but it's better than villager trading, which is an even safer way to get your diamond armor. My best advice to pass the time by when strip mining for diamonds: sit back, relax, and watch a little YouTube video. Maybe a little video from yours truly, GamerWise, nonetheless. Now a few tips with strip mining. It's important to go down to Y level -58. I think I said that correctly. Mine in a straight mine in whatever method you find floats your boat. I'm sure there's one that's more proficient than the others, but I usually just make a 2x1 hallway and mine in a straight direction until I find all of the diamonds I need. I also think there's something on like chunk borders or something along those lines, but hey, I'm not that kind of technical YouTube channel. Another little tip that I'll give: if you end up coming across a cave whenever you're strip mining, either block it off or go in another direction, because like I have been saying from the start, cave equals grave. In my personal opinion, this phase might be the most dull and time-consuming phase in our survival guide. However, think about how cool it's going to look as you emerge from the mines. You'll be getting a lot of stares from those villagers in town. To make this phase go a little quicker, I might make a quick enchantment table or do a little bit of villager trading just to get an efficiency and fortune pick to make things fly by. Get paid, make the trade. A well-known Minecraft mechanic that, in my opinion, is a little OP, but everyone knows it, everyone loves it. It's villager trading time. Why spend time chancing your luck on an enchantment table whenever you could force villagers to trade with you for the rest of their lives? With this phase, you could choose to build a villager trading hall to bring some style to your world, or you could just do the quick and efficient method and build one underground. This phase will also probably include a villager breeder, but if you followed phase 2 and found a village, you already have the starting villagers to make this breeder happen. Both a villager breeder and a villager trading hall can be built pretty easily, and the tutorials are really easy to find on YouTube. I personally can't build one off the top of my head, but I always follow a step-by-step tutorial on YouTube anyways, so follow that and you'll be headed in the right direction. In my opinion, I always go for the villagers that trade, I believe, glass panes for emeralds. I always found this one to be the easiest trade, but I guarantee there's probably easier options that I'm just not aware of. This phase may not necessarily feel like the most morally righteous phase, but hey, you're gonna come out with a full set of enchanted diamond armor and be that much closer to safe-proofing your new hardcore world. For the final and most exciting phase of our basic hardcore survival guide, I like to call it a totem a day keeps the creepers away. You heard me right. We're going to be getting you guys a Totem of Undying in this final phase. You may think this is going to entail doing a pillager raid in a village. Well, if this basic survival guide has hopefully taught you anything, is that we do things the simple and safe way here. All you have to do is find a pillager tower in your world, build a simple and efficient raid farm, strike down a pillager with a flag over his head, and reap the rewards of handfuls of totems at your disposal. Once again, this method may not seem very exhilarating or seem like a blast, but hey, maybe a hardcore tutorial where you're dancing along the edge of life and death could be a later video that I make, but it's not this video. Before you know it, you'll have dozens of Totems of Undying at your disposal. Hold one of these bad boys in your hand without a shield, and keep some extra in your inventory and you'll be nearly indestructible. You've now reached the point in the basic survival guide where you could go off on your own. Fight the Ender Dragon, beat the Wither, trade with hundreds or thousands of more villagers. The options are endless, and you could do it all in your hardcore world following the 5 phases of this basic survival guide. Well, troops, it all comes down to this. I'm going to put my hardcore basic survival guide into action. I'm going to be creating a hardcore world and showing you guys how the phases are done step by step. So sit back, relax, and watch how a true hardcore master does things. Hoorah! Well, what can I say? I gave it my best shot. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please smash that bell, ring the like button, or something like that, and stay tuned for the next video. Hoorah!